Here.
Borzakowski.
Here.
Schollmeyer.
Here.
Under the petitions, requests, and communications, item 3.1 is a request to block a portion of an alley on Saturday, September 2nd at 863 East 5th Street.
Move to approve that
Second.
request.
Motion by George, seconded by Michelle. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 3.2 is a request for handicap parking at 207 North Baker Street.
I would move to introduce the attached ordinance.
Motion by Pam, seconded by Paul. Discussion?
Point of
Al?
order, is that a request contingent upon the waiver of the fee as requested?
Yes, I was treating it as a package.
Okay, just wanted to
Yes.
clarify that. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries.
Item 3.3 is the Outdoor Education and Recreation Center request for a canoe rack at Prairie Island.
Move to approve that request.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by Paul. Any discussion?
I just have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to know if, I've seen the canoes out there. I know that the rack has not been permanent. I think they take them back and forth from the university out there to that. Oh,
Patrick? Somebody?
Mayor, Council, yep, we currently transport boats to and from our space on campus.
okay.
Programs.
Yeah, that's a great service for the whole community. Now is it going to, you're going to have all of the canoes and presumably kayaks?
Yeah, so the goal is to have, we're gonna kind of split our force for now, and try to have more of a permanent fixture out there so that people that don't have the ability to transport a boat on their vehicle could stop by and grab paddles and get easy nest and be able to just get the boat there, so they hopefully remove more roadblocks with those.
Oh, great idea,
Yeah.
great idea. Can, people who rent down there at the river could still take the canoe over to the lake or whatever, some other place?
Absolutely, yep.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll have boats there and then on campus still as well.
Great, like it.
Thank you. George?
Is
George
it-
has a question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Is there a fee for renting these canoes, and if it is, what is it?
Yeah, so there is a fee. It's $20 for our higher-end canoes and then $15 for the kayaks that we do, the recreational kayaks.
Okay.
So that's for a full day. And then from there, it steps down. We do kind of discounted rates per multiple day events. So
Okay.
It's an extremely affordable rate for folks. So we actually have folks come from Rochester and other areas that come just to rent from us.
Very reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Ready to vote? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Under unfinished business, item 4.1 is to award the contract for the 2017 sidewalk project to Fowler and Hammer with a bid of $62,573.30.
Make a motion to adopt the attached resolution.
Second.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by George. Any discussion? George?
Yeah, I know they're a good contractor, but it's kind of the first time I've seen these people bid the sidewalk project.
They're a good contractor.
Yes.
No problem with them.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Under new business, item 5.1 is the Winona Senior Advocacy Grant Agreement for 2017.
Make a motion to approve the attached agreement and authorize the mayor to sign.
I'll second it.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by Al, to have the mayor sign.
Sorry.
George?
Yes, no, very good program here. What does the city's cost, Steve, in this?
In this particular?
Right.
Nothing, it's totally reimbursed.
Okay, totally reimbursed from the county with it, okay.
Correct. This should have been to council last fall. For some reason, we went into longer negotiations with the county. Remember when they gave us more money for the library, sort of in the last minute? So we thought we'd had this already taken care of, but when the county reviewed their records, they saw that it still needed to be signed.
Now, is this full-time position or three-quarter?
No, we have two full-time.
Two full-time.
Yeah.
Pam?
Yes. So is there any money coming from the state for this?
I think this county money is from the state, yes. It's
Okay,
passed
but not
through.
separate, okay. Yeah, it's very, very helpful service, people, great people.
Anything else? Hearing none, we'll vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 5.2 is introduction of an amendment to ordinance for stormwater utility fees.
Make a motion to approve the attached ordinance.
Second.
Motion by Michelle, and seconded by George. Discussion? Paul?
Keith, just wondering, is this just to marry things with the new development code, or are these increases?
This is just to coincide with the new code. There were a couple of zoning designations that were removed and a couple that were added. So we just had to put a appropriate number for the new ones that were added and remove the other ones.
Okay, thanks.
Are there any other questions? Hearing none, we'll vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 5.3 is a request for approval to advertise for bids for a chemical gas scrubber.
Make a motion to approve the attached resolution.
Second.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by George. Any discussion or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Item 5.4 is the COPS officer grant application.
Make a motion to apply for and accept the grant if awarded.
Second that.
Motion by Michelle, seconded by Pam. Discussion?
Good program.
Great program. We had a pre-council on it, so I think we're all up to speed. We'll vote. No, George.
Does Sergeant have anything to say, or? No? Okay.
It's camera shy.
He just happened to be walking by, I think. All right. We'll vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries.
Item 7.1 is council concerns.
We'll start with Pam.
I just have a question, and I don't know if I'm going to have an answer, but I'd like to know if there's an update on the mason jar building. I asked because I went by there 2 days in a row, and I saw serious-looking people with suits and clipboards out there looking at it, and I wondered if there's been any more progress, or...
They're taking bets on when it's going to fall. They're
Well,
from Vegas.
I can say that there've been a couple of, there's been some correspondence between the owner of the building and the city, and he's working at it. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I can't cite specifically, but he's got paperwork in, he's got engineering, and he's still pursuing it.
Okay,
And
thank you.
so
But
that's all I can really say at this point.
they have not followed the course of action that the council approved. They're behind that schedule. And so the city is proceeding with court action, but that doesn't mean that if they get everything turned in, that we couldn't stop.
Okay,
And we're hoping, but if for some reason they can't, we need to be able to proceed because it's a lengthy process, and we don't want this to go through another winter.
As I was walking in tonight, there was a lady across the street yelling at me about this building, so.
yelling what? Never mind, later.
Well,
Yeah.
when are you gonna get that eyesore down
Oh, okay.
in so many words, so.
Exactly.
All right, anything else?
Not for me.
Okay, Paul?
Let's see, congratulations to Steve, CEQC, and John Howard on accepting the award for First Step in Green Step Cities. Good to see that. Also, want to congratulate and was happy to see, not that I'm a frequent customer, some of our local liquor establishments open on Sunday. So that's one of the things I think has been a long time coming, and I'm glad to see happening here in town.
Okay. George?
Thank you. And next we'll have to get them to work on slot machines. That's the next request from all the owners. Just to join, happy 4th of July to everyone out there. And I'd just like to pass on a couple of condolences to some families. First of all, to the family of Don Berg, Don who passed away here last week, to his wife Jeanette and their children, condolences on the passing of a very wonderful and good-hearted man. And also to the Langowski family on the passing of Marcella, 101. We celebrated her 100th birthday party with her, and very good, hardworking lady her whole life, and it shows in her family as well, too. So condolences to her family, and thank you.
Michelle?
Nothing tonight, except for
Jerry?
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, everybody. A couple of things. The crossing at Sioux Street was completed, and it's worse than it was before. They put a lot of time into it. They had it closed for about 5-6 days. I'm not too sure what else they can do other than an overpass or just shut down Sioux Street, but you really got to slow down to about 5-6 miles an hour to go over it. It's pretty rough. So it could be because of the elevation. I don't know, but we almost need slow signs there, or to pick up all the parts that are going to be falling off cars at least once a week. Wouldn't bother me if we just shut that crossing down, since they already put so much money into it. I'm sure that we could take the hassle and just have that one shut down. Is that right? Okay,
I
I'm just
use it
kidding
a
on that
lot,
one.
so
Apparently not.
But it is actually considerably worse if you want to try driving over, but trust me, slow down to about 5 to 7 miles an hour when you hit it. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a remake of the streets of San
The
Francisco.
kids like it. Whee!
Yeah,
Show.
you can get some air on it if you really just keep it. But it also brings up a question that I had today from somebody. They're doing some work on the Dakota Street, and there was a pedestrian rail crossing there, and all the rubber's been removed. Curious if it's going to be replaced.
I'll have to look into that, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't have an answer, but if you could, this just came in today, so we could get an answer, and this would be at the Dakota.
Dakota.
Rubber was in good shape, so I'm assuming they're just taking it out for whatever reason, but a lot of people cross that, a lot of bikes and pedestrians.
Maybe they're thinking no more pedestrian crossing there,
I'm thinking that's what they're thinking, but they're gonna still go across it, so.
because it's closed, right? That's not a through, so.
Right, but at least whatever we can do, because people are requesting it, it is quite used. That's all I got.
Al?
Okay, thank you. And again, happy, safe 4th of July tomorrow. Reminder that the Winona Municipal Band concert tomorrow will feature their Independence Day concert, 8 o'clock, Lake Park Band Shell. And I want to end, I'm glad I kind of ended the council concerns issue with the last sentence of the Declaration of Independence that we will celebrate tomorrow. It's a reminder of all who sacrificed so much for and to provide what we have to celebrate today. Here's what it says. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Under the consent agenda, there are 2 items: approval of the minutes from June 19th, and a claim by the city against State Farm Insurance.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Al, seconded by Michelle. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Mayor, I move we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Adjourned.
I won't.
6:45.
That L1.
Well, compared to last time,
It's under without.
kind of an average, you know, what we do
Oh,
anyway.
it's smart then, because it's the closest without going over.